Hey there, and welcome to Draw Anything and Everything. I'm your artist, Mickey Malarky. As you know, I love drawing things and giving them away. I love seeing other people get enjoyment out of my art. But did you know I also liked receiving pictures as presents? When I get them, I sometimes put them on my wall, or put them in a folder, or save them so later on I can enjoy them for years and years to come. All you need to make a really great picture is to have something to draw on, something to draw with, and a lot of enthusiasm!
Enthusiasm!
Alright, it's time that we figure out what are we going to draw today. I think we should check the imagination box and see if it can give us 3 really fun ideas. Are you ready? Let's check it out. Okay, here we go. Our first idea is, old. Old. We can work with that. Our second idea is stinky. Our second idea is stinky. That's pretty funny. And our third and final idea is it's a beard. Nice, luscious beard. All right, we have our ideas. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's get drawing. I really like the ideas that the imagination box gave us today. We have old, stinky, and beard. And there are so many things that we can do with that. I think I'm going to start in this corner today. And I'm going to draw what I hope kind of looks like a skunk. Because how can we have stinky without having some form of skunk? I'm not actually sure what a skunk looks like. I've never really seen one up close, so I'm just gonna take a try and see what happens. Kind of looks like a rodent, so I'm gonna draw it kind of like a rodent. And we know that the skunk has a nice big tail like this, with a little white piece right at the end here and a stripe. Actually, I don't even know if that's what it looks like. Doesn't matter. We'll work with it. This is what our skunk's gonna look like in our drawing universe. But of course, we also have old. So old suggests to me maybe our skunk is a little bit experienced, right? We're gonna give our skunk a few bags under their eyes, maybe a few under the mouth as well. Maybe we'll give our skunk, what do you think? Cane, right? Because this is our old person skunk, and we'll have the other hand just kind of hanging out there. And we'll have the legs just kind of sitting back right here like this, and the nice big belly. So we have the start of our skunk, and we'll have that come across there. I'm trying to think about what the ears look like. What do skunk ears look like? I don't know. This is what our skunk's ears are going to look like. Because, you know what, in the drawing universe, we can do anything we want. What else is old and stinky? Well, I think it has to be a piece of old cheese, right? So let's draw some old cheese over here, and we're gonna have it kind of like with those holes in it. So it's not completely smooth, it's got a little bit of bump into it. There we go, some of those cheese stinky bubbles. There we go. We'll put some more holes here so that we can see this is our piece of cheese that's just kind of hanging out there. Okay, so we have our old stinky things. Who are we going to put in the middle? Well, I think I'm going to draw an old man, right? So let's draw 2 big eyes, and we'll make sure that they also have some of those wrinkles under there. We're going to draw a big nose with the nostrils wide open, getting ready to absorb our beautiful smells from our other characters. And we can have you ever drawn stink lines? They kind of come up like this, and they just kind of waft along right into our friend's nose. There we go. There we go. All right, look at this. Just going right into our friend's nose. The same thing from the skunk. Let's get the smell just kind of wafting over and entering into our poor friend's nose, which I don't know that he's too happy about at this point. But we have this going on now, and we can now add in our beard. So I don't know about you, but if I was forced to smell something like this, I think part of my beard would really be sticking up on end, just really demonstrating my displeasure with all the things in the world that I'm being asked to smell in this exact moment. So that's the start there. I'm going to have the face come down here. Probably our friend has just a little bit of beard here. Let's give them some nice big ears. There we go. Big, huge ears here as well, right? And that's the top of that part. And then we'll have, the nice smooth bald head, because why not? And then we're gonna have this beard come down. And I think we can make the beard also kind of wild and crazy. There we go, right? This is the reaction from smelling all these terrible, terrible things. You can even make the face a little bit, this poor guy and what he's having to go through. Oh, let's just make sure we capture it. Right, he's probably gonna need some bushy eyebrows here too. Make sure we have that. Wrinkles on his head, and we can do a long, tall, skinny neck. Right, there we go. Right, and put him in a nice shirt, and he's kind of got this expression like, why is this happening to me? Why? I don't know. I guess we just decided to do something fun for him. Well, we can't have the cheese in the skunk just hanging off in space, so I'm gonna draw here just a couple little tiny tables that are just holding these two things up. There we go. There's one for the cheese, and then we'll do the same thing over here for our skunky friend. There we go. There we go. And we'll have this come down. And now we have a pretty ridiculous picture. Let's give it some color. Why don't we? All right, so let's start with our friend the man here. Right, I'm just going to use this kind of goldish color maybe today. Right, just a little bit different feel. So we're going to give him some nice bright color to start off. And we'll make sure we don't forget the neck. I always forget something. Today I want to make sure I remember everything. There we go. There's the neck. And then we're going to switch to his beard. And his weird beard. How about our favorites? You guessed it, the blue-gray. One of my favorite colors that I have in pencil crayons. So we're going to make sure that we get this all in here. Nice gray beard. Up here as well. We can't forget our friend's eyebrows. There we go. And we're going to do this rest part of the beard here. Look at this guy. I feel sorry for him, He doesn't look like he's having too much fun with our stinky smells. What color do you think the smells themselves should be? How do you feel about a nice kind of gross yellowish greenish color? We can do the two of them together, right? Just a little bit here, so that we have really that capture the essence of the waft that's going into this guy's nose. Right, there we go. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to start with the yellow just to make sure we get quite a bit of yellow coming out of this, and then a little bit of green, just making sure we know this is really, 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 really stinky. Ugh, this poor guy. Our cheese, how about a nice orange, right? Kind of like a cheddar, but not necessarily a cheddar. We can add some of that yellow in as well, all right? Just so we give it the two colors, the two tones. There we go. And for our skunk, let's get that nice dark color going. I've got this nice kind of dark grayish color here. This is an older skunk, right? So we don't necessarily have to make it completely black. We can go with a nice dark gray because it's seen a few things over the years. Right, there we go, and there we go. And we probably want for the nose some kind of pink color. I have this kind of maroon, which I think will work out really nicely. Yeah, there we go. It's nice and bright. Maybe a little bit in the ears as well. There we go. And I think our skunk is coming together. The tables have a nice brown, right? There we go. Right, so they're on a nice wooden table, maybe an oak or a pine. All right, let's make it fancy. There we go. And we'll put this down as well. Okay, in our friend's mouth, you know what? We forgot to give him tongue. So let's do that as well. And now, because there's lots of options, I'm going to go back to this kind of pinky color. We can color in the tongue here. And the rest of the mouth, going back to our dark gray, you can color in here. And he's just really going, ah, I don't like this. Okay, shirt. How do you feel about shirt? I'm gonna go purple because we can, and I feel like a purple would be a really nice addition to this picture. There we go, there we go, there we go. Nice, beautiful purple shirt for our elderly fellow. So there you really have it. I mean, we have all the elements of our picture. I think the only thing I'm going to do is just, give a little bit of this dark brown here, because otherwise our guy just looks a little flat. But if we just use a little bit on the edges, not too much, right? I feel like that gives him a little bit more shape, and he starts to come alive a little bit more, a little bit rounder, a little bit darker, right? And so this is called shading. You're just kind of shading it in, giving him a little bit of that 3D effect. Doesn't need very much, but every little bit that you do just really brings the whole thing together. And you can add a little bit even in his beard, not a lot, just a little bit here on the edges, right? So there's still a little life in the old guy yet. There we go, there we go, there we go. And now we have the makings of an incredibly shaded old man stinky picture. There he goes. All right. Anything else you want to add to wrap this up? I think there's only one thing we have to do. You. Poor guy. Hope you had fun. Well, do you enjoy drawing old stinky things as much as I do? Because I gotta tell you, I love drawing old stinky things. I mean, look at this poor guy. I don't know. He's not having the greatest time, but I think we are. Thank you so much for drawing with me. It's been a pleasure as always. And I'll see you again next time. Take care now.